Hello there, my Aquarius, and welcome back to your February monthly reading. So, Aquarius, the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've experienced very karmic and challenging cycles over the last few years or even the last few months. This is very much so Saturn Capricorn energy that is surrounding your reading. So, it's possible that you may have gone through a lot of karmic tests when it comes to your career, how you make your money, and also when it comes to your personal relationships. I feel like this had to happen because a lot of you guys may have found yourself being conformed by the physical world, by the material world, and also by superficial connections. I do feel like a lot of you guys were operating out of your lower selves, almost like your lower chakras, where you were conformed not only by the physical world but by your physical pleasures. I feel like you were in positions where you were chasing money, where you were more so caught up with how you appeared to other people, where you were chasing relationships that were temporary, that made you feel good in the moment. But when it came to building something beyond the physical, I feel like those relationships were lacking. So now you're being called to ground yourself in your physical reality, to figure out exactly what it is that you're meant to do in this lifetime, and to also get out of your own way, get out of your own mind. So if you felt like you've been fighting this uphill battle, understand that you are being called at this point in time to surrender, to understand what is worth, going forward with, and what is it that you need to kind of walk away from at this point in time. Again, if it feels like it's forced, and if it feels like you are stagnant, like you can't move forward, like there's too much weight or pressure on your shoulders, you're being called to release this at this time, because maybe unknowingly you guys are carrying the burdens of the world. You guys are taking on the energy of those around you. You guys are collecting karmic baggage and debt from the connections with other people that you've made. And also, just I feel like on a universal level, you guys may feel like you are carrying the weight of the world. So, with the Three of Winter coming in here, whenever I see winter energy, that is a very isolated energy. It is very cold, it's very cut off. So, you may cope with a lot of this pressure and these challenges by disconnecting yourself emotionally, which is why a lot of you guys may escape within your own world or in your work, within your own mind. So, Spirit is saying instead of disconnecting and closing people out, it's time for you guys to actually reconnect with people. It's time for you guys to bring people into your own world. It's time for you guys to seek comfort from those who truly support you, want the best for you, and love you. Whatever difficulties you are going through, this is testing you. Like I said, it's very much so Saturn energy. It's testing you guys to become stronger within yourselves, but also know that you are stronger. You're a bigger force when you work with other people. Understand that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, that there are other people out there who empathize with what you're going through, who also could, truly relate to what you're going through, and who can also help you sort it out. So, whatever sadness, whatever pain, anxiety, worry, stress that you are experiencing at this time, understand that with time, this will heal. A lot of you guys have also become very disconnected with your higher selves, your spiritual self. What is source to you? What is God to you? What is the creator to you? With the Hierophant, you are being called to become more grounded spiritually, to reconnect with whatever your spiritual belief is, whatever your religious practice is. It's time for you guys to really dive back into that. So you may have recently left behind a church, a spiritual community, a religion, whatever it is that you subscribe to. But they're saying it's now time for you to reconnect with that, dive back into that, become more knowledgeable, and become more disciplined and dedicated when it comes to your spiritual self. I feel like in doing so, you will start to recognize certain patterns within yourselves. You will start to also become more knowledgeable about certain certain traditions, certain cultures, um, certain things that will help you become more balanced and more grounded and more aware of who you are and what you truly came from. So, moving forward, there's a lot of changes happening surrounding your finances as well. And you will again receive unexpected support from those around you. I see you also being called to be of assistance or to be of service to other people as well. And by working through these, karmic lessons, these soul lessons, I feel like it's going to force you guys to sort out who and what truly brings value to your life and what doesn't. And in doing so, you're going to have to cut out what's no longer serving your higher self, your future. Um, and you're going to have to focus on what truly brings value into your life. And again, it's not what you may think it is. It's bigger than just um, the physical. It's bigger than just financial value or gain. It's who truly brings substance into your life. This is about your soul's journey. Okay, so these are a lot of the soul lessons and responsibilities that this Capricorn Saturn energy that's in the beginning of your reading is trying to instill into you. So because you're undergoing these testing times, you're completing these karmic cycles and contracts with other people around you. This may call for you to change the type of work that you do, how you make your money. So you may have to travel for business, or this could just be moving up in the company or leaving this company behind and doing something completely different that truly nourishes your soul. I see you guys really getting to the point where you're uncomfortable where you are, or where people around you start to push you or make you very uncomfortable to the point where you're forced to make a change and possibly move past this career field that you're in. So I do see this promoting you in some way. Again, when one door closes, another door opens. So Spirit is saying that they have to make you uncomfortable in order for you to grow. Because if you were comfortable still, you would stay the same. So refrain from allowing this to get the best of you. Because again, Nine of Swords, you guys are constantly in your head, constantly being extremely hard on yourselves, constantly worrying about the ifs and what ifs and ands and could have, should have, would have. And that's not important. They're saying just, trust the process, forgive yourself, forgive others, and know that certain endings have to take place in order for new beginnings to take place. So you're being called with judgment to release that judgment, release all those burdens that you're carrying, release the past, understand that what was meant to be will always be. It had to be, okay? So you're being called to reevaluate how you do things, how you interact with other people, how you show up in the world, how you make your money, you know? So everything is being transformed right now for you guys. You're going through a death and a rebirth. You are releasing old programming. You're dropping things that once held significant value for you or to you, and now you're developing new things that hold a different value to you. So you're releasing old programming, adopting new programming. So again, you're being liberated from your past. You're being called to accept the truth of the situation. You're being called to release whatever guilt that you're holding on to, whatever blame that you're holding on to. And you're being called to just completely, enlighten yourself, to see things in a new light, to forgive, to transform the situation, to turn your pain into your gain, and to also release self-sabotaging behavior. Because a lot of you guys get yourself into situations and you may get so caught up in not feeling valued enough, not feeling worthy of what you received, and then you cause it to destruct. So there needs to be an emotional release, an emotional healing with the Ace of Cups that needs to take place, where you guys tap into your heart chakra, where you're no longer working from your lower self, your lower chakras. And again, this will require you to forgive and to heal. to find love within yourselves, to fill your own cup before you can fill anybody else's, to also empathize with people around you instead of being emotionally detached or distant. You know, it's time for you guys to, instead of taking on like the pain of the world, to now take on that love, allow that love to heal you and to guide you and to allow you to establish, you know, stronger, deeper, more meaningful vibes, more meaningful connections and bonds with other people. Okay. So again, be led by your heart and not by game. So listen to your intuition, trust yourself, release whatever old attachments that you had to the past. I see you guys needing to also be more truthful with yourself and other people. There's a need for you guys to also stop, you know, BSing yourself and other people. Stop playing these mind games. Be direct when it comes to what you want, what you need from other people. Raise your standards and to also adapt a higher, you know, ethic code, morals, because a lot of you guys have settled for less than what you deserved, and your standards were pretty low when it came to what you accepted in your life from other people. So this may require you guys to seek out professional help as well, you know, so don't be afraid to speak to somebody. Don't be afraid to go to counseling, to get therapy. This will help you balance your emotions. This will help you kind of dissolve and work through a lot of your emotional issues. This will help you kind of pinpoint what needs to be healed, what it is, whatever it is that you're holding on to. This will help you balance those emotions and deal better with your emotions and other people. Okay. Spend some time alone. You guys are being called to spend some time alone. While you're in this state of solitude, you may find out that maybe in order for you to heal completely, you need to tie up certain loose ends with other people. Maybe there's conversations that need to be had. Maybe there's forgiveness that needs to be had. Maybe you need to ask for somebody's forgiveness, things of that nature. But just spend some time alone, really figuring out who you are, what you want, where you're going, and to just find peace within yourself. Okay. I see you guys growing creatively. I see you guys expanding in a lot of ways, making plans for your future. And this will align you with, I do believe it will be a soulmate connection coming in. This is someone who mirrors you in a lot of ways, but this won't be easy. You're still going to have to work through a lot of your personal issues as well. And this person is definitely going to challenge you, because I feel like you're used to getting into situations that are very much so short-lived and more trouble than they're actually worth. Okay. So this person will challenge you. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So you guys do have earth energy here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have water energy here. Scorpio, Cancer, could be Pisces. You also have air energy here as well. You have Gemini and Aquarius. However, it can be any other signs. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Also, you guys have Sagittarius energy here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for you guys. Hey, you guys, since you're still here, go ahead and do me a huge favor and drop down in the comment section below. I would love to hear more about your personal experience as well as your feedback on the type of videos you would like to see on this channel. Remember to make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that thumbs up, and make sure that you are sharing these videos with anybody that you feel they can help. Remember, I always comment back. And lastly, seek yourself and everything else will follow. Understand that the kingdom of God exists within all of us. So start with self first, okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. Until next time.